I am Jarne, and this is my top Slovenian Nationals deck profile.
So, Jurjerne, you're top 8. What did you play?
I played Labrynth because I really like the design of the deck that like interacts more with normal traps rather than floodgates. So yeah, let's get started with deck profile. First we go to the main deck. Main deck was 40 cards, like the most consistent. I played 3 Lady. This card is very good to draw. This build, in this build, I think you need to play 3 because like Kashtira banishes it a lot, and yeah, I won. Sometimes I won because I had the third one. If I had just 2, I probably would lose. So yeah. Then I played one Lovely. This is the brick. You don't want to draw her. You want to summon her from traps. But this is so good. You can like reset Eradicator. Like a lot of the times I did the combo where you set Eradicator in their standby phase and you activate it because of Kuklok or stuff, and you can just like go big summon Lovely. Lovely pops. Lovely can pop, and then you chain Eradicator and tribute her. And then look at the spells in hand and pop their stuff in hand with Lovely. And then they only started like 2 cards against your trap lineup. Then I played also 2 Arianas. This card is decent. If it gets Veiled or Impermed, it's pretty bad, but her second effect is also good that like draws you cards and stuff. Then I played 1 Kuklok. This card is very good in the main deck. When you like outgrind them a little bit and you want to like stop their turn, you just like go the combo with late to set Eradicator, activate Kuklok or stuff. You can search with Ariano as well. And then like just debury them or Eradicate them, and it's very good. Then I played to Wannabe because like I didn't play Duality. I cut the Duality because of Droll. This one sets in the end phase, it like boost consistency, it's nice. I decided out against Shifter deck because like it doesn't work under Shifter and under Arise Cut also. Then I played 3 Sphere Mode. This was the MVP of the tournament. Like all my Kashtira opponents play into this card. My Sprite opponent, my Blackwing opponent also. Like no one respects this card. No one, like the furniture build doesn't play it. It plays a lot of hand traps, and this build does play this because I don't play hand traps, except I play 3 draw because like it's the most impactful hand trap. You need to have something for like to interact on your opponent's turn, I think. Because like even is not that good, so I cut it evenly from before. This is good against super heavy. It like also stops one of my Kashtira opponents from doing the full zone lock, and yeah, it was good. But in the next format I will take it out because super heavy is not gonna be that relevant. Then for the spells I played 3 Prosperity. Yeah, it's good. You want to see specific cards, not more cards, and you also have a lot of cards to banish from the extra deck because like you don't use extra deck that often, only for punishment and sometimes. Shout out to Angers. I borrowed Prosperities from him, so yeah, thank you, Angers. Then for the trap lineup, I played 3 Welcome, 3 Big Welcome. This is like standard. Like some builds play 2 of this, but this is good in the grind game and also if Kashtira banishes. Like this one, if you grind really hard or really long, like you lose all 3 of these because you use them and they get banished. And it's really important to have this to have like that you still can summon from the deck. But usually the game doesn't last that long, so yeah. But I think 3 is good for consistency because I don't play any furnitures in this build. Except Kuklok, but this one doesn't set. Then for spot removal I played 2 Compulse, 3 Punishment, 2 Overroot, 2 Destructive Durma Karma Cannon. This was decent. I set it once with Lady and then bounced his Arise card. It was good. This was so broken, and these 2 helped me remove the bird against Kashtira in like very grind game. Like we were grinding, and then I just like I like popped. I removed this his bird with this, and then I popped his unicorn with this, and this popped the other bird because he had 2 birds, and it was good. This one just like it's so good against unaffected stuff. I flipped Blackwing, the unaffected Synchro ones. to like my opponent needed to send it to graveyard. Also against Vanquish Soul, they're like, I think this called Caesar. It's like it can make itself unaffected, so yeah, it can also send him. And also the Arrival, the Cybers, the purely the Noir and stuff. Then I played for the Floodgate 3 Skill Drain to Gozen match. Nothing to say about them. Good cards. Yeah, like this won me against Vanquish Soul and Kashtira a lot of times. And this one is just good overall, but you need to have engine with it, so yeah. If you like don't have engine, it's hard for you to play as well. And yeah, it was decent. Then for the last two traps, I played one barrier and one eradicator in the main deck. These two I think are good in this build because if you like, for example, you go against like for example Despia or Blackwing or Kashtira, you just like contribute their stuff and then like set one of these. Against Kashtira, you just go call spells. Against this Despia fusion or purely you call like season stuff. I think they are good in the main deck because I play Kuklok as well. Okay, then that's for the main deck. 40 cards. I didn't miss a single card in it, I think, but next format I will change probably some stuff probably. Then for the extra deck, for punishment targets, I played 20s, 2 Tribeca Bucephalos, 2 Garura to send of Bucephalos, then 1 Malonk, 1 Omega, 1 Merloic Aggregator, and 1 Prolezoic Combraster. This was more of an Ultimate Slayer target. I got the idea from Joshua Schmidt. If you like go Prosperity and excavate Ultimate Slayer or stuff, and or you don't send this with Slayer because like it doesn't draw you with Garura because you used Prosperity. And this one can like protect your back row. It didn't come up because I like used Ultimate Slayer against Link decks only once and I sent him, so yeah. Then I played 2 Linguribo because like you can play it because of Vibli, you need to play 2 because of Diablosis. Next format I will play only 1, but just for like emergencies if you have Iblit or something. Then I played 1 Dingirsu, never summoned it, it would come up but my opponent scooped earlier, so yeah. Then I played in 1 Relinquished Anima, I need to give it back, shout out to Alyash, I borrowed this from him, thank you Alyash. It was good, it came up once, I normal summoned, draw and like stole his Fenrir, because against Labyrinth no one plays around Anima Zone, so yeah, it was good. Then I also borrowed 1 Chaos Angel from a friend, it didn't come up, but the idea in this deck, you can make it with, of course, with Wannabe and of course one of the big ladies. Yeah, it didn't come up, but I will play 1 probably because like it's good if it does come up. Then for the side deck, played 3 Shifter because I hate Matmec and it's good against Purely, good against Super Heavy Samurai, and also it's good against Despia. It's not that good, they can still play under it, but they can't Chimera you, so you are like, in this deck you're mostly scared of Chimera against Despia. If you play against Despia and they like Chimera you, you probably lose a lot of times. Because like, yeah, I was testing with a friend, yeah, I almost lost because he Chimera'd me, so yeah. Then I played 2 Magnamuts and 1 Druisurm. This is also against Despia and Matmec. Nothing to say about them. They didn't come up once because I didn't play against a single Despia or a single Matmec. That was interesting, so yeah. But they are good cards, I think. I will keep them in my side deck probably because Despia will probably become more relevant in the next format. Like it stops Branded in Retro Fusion or it stops like Super Factorial stuff, and yeah. Because Matmec is also a very bad matchup for you because if they go first, you just like set your traps and then they can like go Super Factorial and stuff and like mess with your traps, and yeah, you probably lose. Then also for going first, and also it protects you from Chimera, it's 2 Lord. Yeah, like nothing to say, good card. I will put it in main deck probably, I think, because it's very good. But I didn't want to play too many monsters because like if you go 1 B and you can, then you're more likely to miss if you play more monsters than traps. So yeah, then I played 20 spell. These two cards also work against Duster and Lightning Storm. Those were good. Yeah, I just flipped these ones, but I was already winning, so it didn't matter that much. Then I also played one Appointer, Rest in Peace, and one Deck Devastation Virus. This card was, the idea was against Metmech, against Super Heavy, and also it did come up against Vanquish. So this one I ripped 3 Evenlys. I'm a little bit sad that this card is now banned, but it's too OP, I think, to like, yeah, to like just rip one heart of their hand. Then for the tech card that like a lot of Labyrinth builds don't play it, 3 Ultimate Slayer. This card was so good. I used it against Sprite, used it against Blackwing. It was very good. Like against Despia also, you can like shuffle their Mirror Jade, try to pop their Brandon Red with NTs, and they need to activate it or it gets popped. Then they can't Chimera you, so it's also good against that. Also against Super Heavy is decent, yeah. I will play this card probably because like if you already play Punishment Extra, like why not play this? It is also good. Like the only matchup that this is not good is like against like of course decks that don't sound from extra. They can against Kashtira and against Purely because they you can't out Noir with it, but and also you can't out Araiska because it's sense for cost. So yeah, that's for my deck profile. I'm very like happy about this deck. I think it went very smoothly. I like only bricked once, I think. But yeah.
So how did the matchups go, and how did you win in some situations?
Like I was playing first round against Live Twin Sprite. I won 2-0 because like I think he bricked game 1. He only set one monster face down like to back row. Then I just like set 5 and go like on your opponent's turn. I got skilled and stuff. Then game 2 I think I spearwooded him or something, I don't know. Then second game was against Kashtira. This was like very tough. He won game 1, then I won game 2 and 3. Yeah, like Eradicator is a good card against Kashtira. I activated Eradicator I think 3 times against Kashtira. Then the third one I played against a friend who played Blackwing. Shout out to King. He was playing it very well, but game 1 I spearwooded him. Game 2 I think I lost somehow, or I forgot. I think I won 2-0 or 2-1. I am not sure, but I know one game against Blackwing I drawn like 5 monsters, and yeah, like Deep Barrier literally won me that game because I drew 5 monsters and one of them was lovely, so it's brick. Then I spearwooded him, and with my engine I got to Deep Barrier on his turn and like turned off his synchros. He wasn't able to like synchro summon. So yeah, this card was also good against that. Then I played against Purely. This was like the unfortunate match for both me and my opponent because we both got deck checked and both got deck check loss, a game loss because of deck check. Like he got because he didn't have like the right sleeve or something, and like one of my cards, the Eradicator, I just like got 2 days before tournament. Like it's some old print. I didn't know that it's like somehow you can see like this yellow on the top. I didn't know that. Yeah, and we bought, and then he went first game 3. He summoned like only the Lirlask like rank 1 that like bounces. He didn't have like full combo. I think I drawed him or something, and then I just won. Then I played against Vanquish Soul. This matchup was very hard. I didn't know any of the cards, but like I figured it out pretty quick what's good against the deck and what's not. So yeah, I won 2-1. Game 1 I won. Game 2 he went first, and like I just didn't have stuff, and yeah, he was very good player as well. Then game three, I like we went to grind game and it was close. Then I flipped Gozen and yeah, then I just beated him down with my engine. Game round six, I played against Kashtira. This is the round that like he was doing some very strange combos. He like passed on Diablosis, Fenrir and Unicorn. I don't know why he like banished my Lovely off the top of my deck, so that like felt very bad. But yeah, I excavated Sphere Motif of Prosperity, I think, and it was good. Then like I just rebooted his stuff and I won. Then game two he goes from for his combo again and like I just we went to like that was the game that like went to a long grind game. Then I removed both of his birds because bird is a very good card. Of course, the bird is a very good card, but against Kashtira if you like outgrind them a little bit, then they can just like beat you down because they have like bird, they can reborn, they can normal summon from hand, they banish your stuff from graveyard if you activate any spells and stuff like it's bird is very strong card. Then game 7 I played against Kashtira. I wasn't focused because I was in the top cut anyways. I didn't play it well so I lost. Then top 8 I lost against a friend, against Urban who won the national, so congratulations Urban. We again both got deck checked. Like the head judge deck checked every single round. Someone, yeah, I don't know why, but okay. We both got deck checked. He got a loss because I think he was stacking driver or something like sleeves and stuff. I also got the game loss because I like the judge said my sleeves are not okay. But the 3 rounds before I got deck, 3 rounds when the first deck check happened, I asked the judge, "Are the sleeves okay?" He said yes, and I don't know how they weren't okay in top 8 game, but okay. Then he went for a full super heavy samurai combo. I didn't draw the out, unfortunately, but he was a good player, so yeah. Then he won at the end, so yeah, probably it's good that it happened like that he won. So yeah, the tournament experience was good. I also would like to like explain why I choose the trap version, because like I think the furniture build, it's like it's just a labyrinth engine with like hand traps. And I don't like the playstyle of it because it loses to Shifter. A lot of people said Shifter against this deck because they like, oh, Furniture Labyrinth, they lose against Shifter. It's no, you don't lose, but it's very annoying for if your furniture gets banished and stuff, because you can just recycle that. And like the furniture build, yeah, if I want to play like 15 hand traps, I can just like play Matmec or something like that. And I like the furniture build, it's good I think, but most people play a lot of hand traps. I wanted to play more traps, but in furniture build, hand traps are good because like they interact with your Stovey and Chandra a little more, and you can like protect with Gamma your welcomes and stuff. Yeah, I didn't play Gamma because in this deck it's annoying if you draw driver because it's one brick more. In this deck, I don't play any bricks because except Lovely. Lovely is too good to not play. Lovely is too good to not play, and like if you draw driver, you can't like you can summon it from hand with Gamma, of course, but like in grand game, it's like loses you a lot. I was playing Gamma sometime in this deck, but I didn't felt good if I draw driver. I felt even more bad in this deck because you need to have like stuff in your hand that do something to like remove their board or something. Yeah, this was my like explanation for why I played this deck. I also got the idea from Joshua Schmidt for this Ultimate Slayer. Then for the shoutouts, I would like to shout out my friends, Anže who borrowed me Prosperities and also Magnamuts, Aljaž for Anima, and also other friends that tested with me, Andrei, Christian, Ben, Philip, and others. So yeah, and also other people that like helped me to get better with this deck. Um, yeah, that's it. Nothing to say more about it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and comment if you have like any questions, and also like and subscribe to this channel to like. I will probably upload more deck profiles if I like got like good placement in tournament or something. I will go to Euros probably, and yeah. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.